Hi, welcome to the next edition of the Wednesday special. So I just got done recording yesterday's episode for Flashback, and I was like, we got 3-0. So I was like, check that video if you like. It is Delver, sweet. I was like, you know what? Let's keep this mojo going, and let's see if this next deck can also get a 3-0. It might have the possibility to do so. We're going to be trying out Boros Human Burn for Pioneer. I'm thinking this deck actually could be something that could be decent for the format as a whole. We have a lot of the good pieces from Humans and Burn. So let's see if we mix the two, see if we can get at least 2-1 record, and that would be great with me. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you'll be alerted for future videos. And let's get into the deck list. So the deck list, we have 4 Swift Spears, 4 Soulscar Mage, 4 Vanguards, 4 Thalia's Attendants, 4 Heart Flame Duelist is the new card we're trying out today. We have Play with Fire, Skewer, some Lightning Strikes, some Boros Charms, some Kamuno. So we have a lot of burn. And we have 20 lands plus 2 more from Spikefield Hazard. You could definitely argue that maybe we can cut back a couple lands and add something else, but maybe cut back a land and go with another Spikefield Hazard. So it's still the same amount of land count, but we have more burn. That could be definitely up for discussion. We'll see in the gameplay if that actually matters. Sideboard wise, we have 2 Alpine Moons that we can cut some couple burn spells like Lightning Strike, bring those in against like Mono Green and Lotus Field, just enough to get underneath them and slow them down a turn. So that's all we need. 2 Rending Volleys we could bring in instead of also probably like something like Play with Fire, since Volley can hit Greasefang and it can also hit Adeline, so that's very important. Destroy Evil we could bring in over some burn spells against Sheoldred or again Fable the Mirror Breaker. We have 2 Rolling Vortexes that we could also bring in against Angels, life game based strategies. Also, it's not too bad against Lotus Field because they do cast Ultimatum, which casts 2 spells for free. That's 10 points of damage to their face. 2 Searing Bloods for like also probably Mono Green, stuff like that, where we probably want to kill an elf, which is quite relevant. 1 Anger of the Gods for aggro matchups. 2 Kari-Zats for Mono Green. We could take their biggest threat, smash them in the face. 1 Rampaging Ferocidon, also pretty good against go white strategies like Boros Convoke. Also can help against matchups like Angels. 1 Chandra for the grinding matchups like against Control, against Rakdos midrange. That is Boros Humans Burn for Pioneer. I'm excited about this one. Let's get into some gameplay. Fable Passage, crack, passes. Oh, we draw another land. That's not bad. Soulscar Mage, go. Assuming you crack this. Yep. Forest. Oh. Forge. Thalia's Lieutenant. Hit ya. Cemetery. Edicts me. Get rid of the Thalia's Lieutenant. Play Hazard. Swift Spear. Hazard. Attack. Pass. Catacombs. Caryatid. Passes. Pathway on white, I suppose. Go to combat. Smack. Okay, blocks there. Slashes face. Another Caryatid. Plays a Beseiju. Up to Beanstalk. Passes. Strike. Boros Charm. Got it. So against a mid-range deck, probably just Chandra. And maybe this for Omnath. Maybe down 1 Duelist and then 2 Lightning Strikes. I don't like that. Breeding Pool. Tapped. Passes. Vantage. Kamuno. Go. Tap Proving Grounds. Passes. Foundry. Tapped. Kamuno. Go. Catacombs. Cultivate. Awesome. Passes. Flip to Kamuno. Vanguard. Sacred Foundry tapped. Hit you. Island. Go for the throat. Passes. Flip a Kamuno. Play Mountain. Kamuno. Go to combat. Attack. Edicts one of my Kamunos. Skewer. Pass. Beseiju. Bramble Familiar. Passes. Play with Fire your face. Bottom. Shoot the Bramble. Hit you. Okay, prevents the damage. Caryatid. Passes. Kamuno flips. Attack of both. 4 damage to the dome. 1 damage to the dome. Got it. 1-0. Let's get to the next. Play the Breeding Pool and passes. Pathway on red. Soulscar Mage. Go. Sanctum. Passes. Swift Spear. Breeding, Foundry, Sacred Foundry, untapped. Play with fire. Bottom. Hit ya. Lotus Field. Passes. Draw another land. Soulscar Mage. Sacred Foundry. Boros Charm. Hit ya. So you need a Wrath this turn. Okay. Nets 1 mana. Thespian Stage. Okay. Copies. Can you go off? Can't? Do we take game 1, huh? Ooh, that's some sweet tech right there. So first things first. Values Lieutenant. Boros Charm. Smack. Sweet. So against this matchup, we have Alpine Moon. Probably go down to Duelist because it's going to be slower. Maybe 2 Duelist. And then we go up Roiling Vortex for the other 2 Duelists. Run it like that. Breeding Pool. Tapped. Passes. White Source would be so perfect. We draw it. Kamuno. Go. Sanctum. Scrying. Look for a Lotus Field. Ruins. Swift Spear. Play with fire. Land to the bottom. Smack. Scrying for a Thespian Stage. Plays the Lotus Field. Okay, this flips. Play the Ganju. Values Lieutenant. Snipe you. Attack. Thespian Stage. You need a Wrath, though. Depopulate. Alright. Swift Spear. Values Lieutenant. Smack. Now you need another Wrath, or you have to go off this turn. Temporary Lockdown. Okay. Vanguard. Go. Copies. He's at risk. Literally draw any burn spell. Play with fire. That is any burn spell. Thali as Lieutenant. Smack. Play with fire. Bottom. Win. 2-0. Let's get into the next. Vantage. Soulscar Mage. Go. Sacred Foundry. Adept. Passes. Soulscar Mage. Vantage. Pass. Maybe I could have just attacked. Epic here. Forge. Hits me. Take it. Hackle. Angel of Invention. Sweet. Another Vantage. Attack. Kill the Epic here. And burn your face for 4. Pass the turn. Pathway on white. Skyclave Appetizers eats a mage. No attacks. Passes. Vanguard. Put that on red. Go to combat. Hit you. 4 damage to the face. Charming Scoundrel for the opponent. Gives it a Wicked Roll token. Plays a Ganju. Recommissions the Skyclave. Eats the Vanguard. Attacks. No. Deciding. Passes. Rampant Out Ruins. Pass. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. It's pretty good to recommission. Artifact or creature. Never mind. Not 3 mana permanent. Alright, goes attacking. Kind of has to. Cracks the blood token to pump it. Crack the ruins. Pass the turn. Got him at 1. We just need to stay alive. And draw a burn spell. Goes looting. Gets rid of 2 lands. Grows the adept. Haggles. I'm expecting a hollow one. You gotta have a hollow one in here, right? Because it's combat. Attack. Block. Alicia. We're just not going to draw anything but lands for the next 50 turns. Pass. This is painful. We got him to 1. We can't close it out. Attacks out with everything. Oh, cool. Brings that back for a Lord. Sure. Yeah, that's bad. Got him to 1 and just could not close it out. Bring in some Searing Bloods, I guess. Go down a Lightning Strike and a Duelist. I don't like that. Vantage. Mage. Go. Sacred Foundry. Tap. Passes. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Swift Spear. Play with fire. Kamuno to the bottom, I think. Hit ya. I would rather have a land, I think. Pathway on white. Informant. Play with fire. Vanguard. Attack. Trades. Pass. Vantage. Fable. Passes. Land. Okay, I guess that kind of is okay. Burn the Shaman token. Hit ya. Gets rid of 2 lands. Skyclave Appetizers. Eats the Vanguard. Plays a Pathway on red. Passes. Go to combat. Smack. Charm the face. Hit you to 1. Pass. You just need any land. This burn spell's gonna win. This deck is quite aggressive. Got game 2. Since I'm on the draw, I think I'm gonna go down 2 Kamunos, up 2 volleys. I don't like that. Forge. Passes. Vantage. Swift Spear. Smack. He haggles. Kills my Swift Spear. Now that makes this extremely awkward. Cast Thalia's Lieutenant? That's an awkward Thalia's Lieutenant. Informant. Plains. Passes. Another Ruins. A second Thalia's Lieutenant. Shoot the Informant. Smack. Scoundrel. Makes a treasure. Tries to double spell this turn. Recommissions back an Informant. Attacks. Okay. Searing Blood the Scoundrel. Shoot the Informant. Attack. Alicia. Taps Foundry. Passes. 4 damage to the dome. And you were the Alicia? Got it. 3-0. Let's get into the wrap up. So what did we learn this week about this deck? It was awesome. I loved it. This has got to be one of the better weeks. It's been in a minute. Overall, both decks have felt really good. So if you missed yesterday's episode, make sure you go watch that. This deck was fun. It was a blast. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys thought about this list. We have 24 humans, which is, not a terrible rate. And we still have enough for prowess triggers. So we really were able to be explosive and be fun, unlike traditional mono white humans. Don't at me in the comments. But I think this deck is a lot more fun to pilot and play than mono white. So, and I'm not sure about Heart Flame Duelist. We were never really able to cast the non-adventure half. One time we were about ready to, and we just won, so it didn't matter. So I'm not really sure about the Duelist, because, even though it is a okay burn spell attached to a 3/1, it's decent for Thalia's Lieutenant just because it allows Lieutenant to get a little bit bigger. But if you have any suggestions at all to help improve this list, let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification before you head out the door. And until next time, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.